Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome, biggity back, y'all. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. My name is Kelsi, and I have lost 115 pounds using my tool, the gastric sleeve. It's my hope that through my videos, you're able to find the answers to questions you've been looking for, or the path to choosing search for weight loss is made that much easier. Hello. As I said, if you are new here, hello. If you are not new here, then of course it is just welcome back. You guys are going to have to excuse all the red I have going on, red hair, red lips, red nails. I just feel like I'm doing everything that I was told not to do as a child all at one time. I don't know about you guys, but wearing red lipstick, wearing red nail colors and shoes was just strictly prohibited where I was from. Another story for another day, but I'm just trying. I never wear red lipstick. I don't know why. I don't know how I feel about it, but tell me, guys, what do you think in the description box? Can't talk. In the description box down below, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the red lipstick. Are you feeling it? Is it okay? I feel like it kind of washes me out. But anyways, you guys aren't here for lipstick, Kelsi. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Today we're going to be talking about how to navigate the holidays. And when I say navigate the holidays, I'm talking about eating, of course, food. Of course, we're going to talk about how we as bariatric patients should or could, or in a perfect world, how we should carry ourselves when we are dealing with food and food situations. So the first thing that I would recommend is to allow yourself to indulge. And I say this all the time because it's important. Allow yourself to indulge, but do it in moderation. Having weight loss surgery does not mean that food is taboo or out of off limits. You can't do that. You can't eat that. You can never have that again. It just means that you have to rethink the way that you look at food. You have to rethink your relationship with food. 9 times out of 10, when I'm at like a gathering or a social event, now I kind of gravitate towards the healthier options because I know they don't make me feel sluggish and they don't make me feel bad. But I do indulge. I do enjoy things that that I liked in my past. Like I think for Thanksgiving, the one thing that I look forward to the most every year is a 24-hour salad that my grandmother made and that my mom now makes because my grandmother is no longer here. And it's coconut and marshmallow and sour cream and fruit cocktail and pecans and all of this like delicious goodness that I don't eat on a regular basis, but I had a little, maybe like a fourth of a cup serving 2 days in a row, and it was great, and that's all I needed, and I haven't had a craving for it since. I think that as a bariatric patient, I think it's important that we indulge ourselves, that we don't deny everything, because what happens is you're going to have a binging moment. You're going to have a moment where you're going to try and eat everything because you've allowed yourself to have nothing. So the first rule is, especially for holiday and social gatherings, indulge. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself to have some of the goodness that's being spread around, especially when it comes to food. And I do think it will help you be able to make it through the evening or through your hosting event easier. Number 2, avoid going to gatherings hungry. I think that is probably the number one mistake that I make. A lot of times I get busy, I forget to eat, or I'm at work, I leave, I eat lunch and then I have to go to a gathering or to a school event where they're going to have food and snacks and cookies and cakes and all of the, the delicious things that everyone enjoys during the holidays. And I am always ill prepared. For me, the most foolproof way for me not to be able to go over there and try and stuff my face with all of these things that are just laid out is to have a protein-rich snack before, or a protein-rich meal earlier in the day. It helps to kind of combat that hunger feeling, and it also keeps you from reaching for the cookies, reaching for the popcorn, reaching for, the cupcakes or whatever is available because you're not necessarily hungry. For me, when I'm not hungry and I know that I can't eat anything else, I typically don't eat. But I can't say that all the time. Like there are times when I'm like, oh, I just ate. Why do I want this? And so 9 times out of 10, if I go and drink a little bit of a protein shake or I have like a protein rich snack, like some pepperoni or a cheese stick, I'm typically good. But never go to a gathering hungry, or try not to go to a gathering hungry. Keep some protein rich snacks in your purse or in your wallet, in your car. Just do yourself a favor and don't do it, because I think that it sets us up for failure every time. Number 3, and I feel like we shouldn't have to be told this, but if you're anything like me, I was a fast eater. I would just eat. Like I had food aggression, and I think that as I moved throughout my, my post-op years, I realized that I had food aggression. Like I think back to times when we had like um potlucks and things at work, and there would be, all the food getting laid out, and if people got in front of me in line, like I felt like they were going to take all the food. I felt like I wasn't going to have enough for myself. There wasn't going to be enough to go around. Oh my god, I'm so worried I'm not going to have anything to eat. And I know that it's probably like, hard to believe that people think like that. I thought like that. I felt like that. I felt it was almost like devastating if I wasn't one of the first people in line. Like seriously, you guys. And I would always like take some food and squirrel it away, because I would of course be one of the people, helping to prepare, because I'm just a creative person and I like doing stuff like that. But I would always have, if I saw a different like cake or, some sort of like food that I liked or that I thought I would enjoy, I would take part of that and squirrel it away and put it, in the refrigerator in the kitchen of my job, because I just knew there wasn't going to be enough for everybody to go around. And so I would eat really, really, really fast so I could go and get seconds. I say all of that to say, make your plate, be mindful of your portions, sit down, talk, eat, talk, laugh, eat, eat slow, enjoy your food. We already know by now, most of us, if you're further out in your post-op life, that you're never going to eat a warm meal. 9 times out of 10, the food that you eat is going to be cold or have to be reheated several times to maintain its warmth. So eat, talk, indulge. Get deep into a conversation, and don't let the food be the main focus of your time there. Eat slowly, savor, do make sure to chew slow, digest your food, help to break down that food really well so that it goes through your pouch and you're not, getting that weird dumping, stuff going on. Take your time, really just enjoy your food, enjoy your company, and that will help you to not want to go back and get seconds and thirds or whatever, or just to overindulge, because you're going to get full, of course. Number 4, and I feel like this is a rule of thumb as well, choose protein first. Look at the spread, or if you are the host like I am 9 times out of 10, look at the protein, or look for the protein rich options first. For me, it's going to be any type of meat that is served: chicken, turkey, ham, roast beef. I do tend to go to that first, followed by a little bit of vegetables, and if I have room, a bite of dessert. 9 times out of 10, I don't have room for vegetables, because protein, especially chicken, fills me up like that. I don't know what it is about chicken. I could eat steak and it doesn't fill me up the way chicken does. I don't know if it's because chicken in most instances is drier, like a chicken breast over a chicken thigh, but man, chicken fills me up almost instantaneously. But I typically go for protein rich dishes first, and then if I have room for anything else, I'll go for whatever else. And going for the protein first, number 1, it's going to ensure that you meet your protein goal for that day, and protein keeps you full and satiated longer, so that you're not tempted to go and reach for the cookies, cakes, candies, ice creams, whatever they have on the dessert table. If you're anything like me, pecan pie, cake, man, just getting that protein in really helps to negate those feelings. Number 5, say no to doggy bags. And for me, I am always a hoster, so I'm always sending people out the door with plates and plates and bags and bags and stuff. I'm like, take this, take everything, take all you want, please, because it's not going to get eaten here, and if you leave it here, I'm going to try and eat it. So I'm like shoving people out the door with, boxes of food. But if you're not a host and you are attending at someone else's home, say no to leftovers, because if they're anything like me, they're trying to shove people out the door with piles and piles and piles of to-go boxes. Here, take this, please, take this. Say no. Because if you get home and you have that big piece of German chocolate cake, or you have that big box of dressing and macaroni and sweet potatoes sitting on the counter, 9 times out of 10, it's a lingering temptation, because if you're anything like me, I don't have food like that in my house on a regular basis, and so having it there, I am tempted to eat it because it's delicious and we want to eat it. So not bringing it home in the first place will really help to prevent you from snacking on it or going back and having seconds or thirds later on in that evening, when you get that weird craving that we always get on holiday evenings. At least me, I can have a decent meal during mealtime, And then later on that evening, I'm like, I gotta have more. So to prevent that from happening, just don't take the leftovers home. And if you are a host, as of myself, push everybody out the door with all your food. Make them take it. I also have two, and I'm looking at them now because they're walking around. I have two growing, well, no, not two. I have one growing teenager who will eat plaster or drywall. And then I have an adult man who also eats very much a lot. So, a lot of times I don't have leftovers, especially if I push everybody out the door with pounds and pounds and pounds of food. But just say no to leftovers. Give it all away if you have the party at your house, and you should be good to go. Last but not least, and I think this is the most important of all of the ways you can navigate the holidays. If you are seeing this after the holidays and you are just so upset with yourself because you have overindulged, or you ate too much, or you got sick, or you had cake 2 nights in a row, or you had cake at breakfast time and then you turned around at lunchtime and you had cake again, it's okay. I mean, we are human, we are not robots. It is expected for us to be tempted to eat those things because at one point in time in our lives, we ate those with no problem. And that's how we got to the place that we're in now. Just because you have gone off the path does not mean you have fallen off the wagon and that you are doomed to gain all your weight back. And I'm speaking to myself because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like anytime that I eat anything that I'm not supposed to eat or do anything that I'm not supposed to do, that I am going to gain all of my weight back and then some. And it's totally a mental thing. Now, I'm not saying that you can do that on a regular basis and you won't gain weight, because you are definitely going to gain weight. But overindulging for a holiday is not going to cause you to gain all of the weight that you did lose back. I think it's important that we give ourselves grace, that we are nice to ourselves, because you have made a lifelong decision to change your life. And that takes strength, that takes willpower, that takes consistency. And all of those things are tiring, they are energy taxing, and you do it every day. So one day of eating bad or one day of overindulging does not mean that you're a bad person, that you are going to gain all of your weight back. It just means you need to take that time after you've overindulged to recommit to being healthy, recommit to eating foods that are good for your body and that help you heal and or maintain your weight loss, and that you understand that you are a human being. You are not a robot. You are not I can only eat protein. I can only eat vegetables. No cake. No cake. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. So if you did overindulge, or you did overindulge like at Thanksgiving or whatever, oh well, you're going to be okay. I promise. Kelsi. Anyways, I hope these tips help you guys. Sorry for the lackluster of the lack of energy. I'm just tired today. It's been a long day. It's rainy here. Just tired, balls. I gotta get in the shower after I make dinner, and I'm hitting the hay. It's 6:00, but I'm telling you, hitting the hay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are able to take some information from the tips that I gave you on how to navigate these holiday hell highways of food, because that's all it is. Anytime you get together with your family, I promise you, to me, it just feels like we are just eating to eat. And it's fun. I love you guys so very much. You could have been anywhere else on this YouTube planet, but you chose to come here and be here with me. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I love it. I love, what Christmas brings. Growing up, we didn't have a lot, but my mom always made it her duty to make Christmas special. And so I have always tried to carry that on, not only with just me, but with, my child and in my home. And, I have the celebrations here because family is important to me. And it truly is a wonderful time to be around family. I've had some strings of, traumatic events that have happened to my family here in the past week. And without giving too much information, I would just like to say, give people flowers while they are here. Love your family while they are here. Tell them that you love them while they are here. Even if you feel like a person knows how you feel, make sure you tell them. Don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. If you have something you want to say, or if you feel like you need to call that person and tell them that you love them, that you care for them, and that you don't hate them, that you are not upset with them, and that even though this happened, we can move forward and we can be, great within our lives together. And I love you and I appreciate you. If you need to say those things to people, say it. Because we truly never know how long we have. I love you guys to the moon and back. If you have not and you would like to, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Become a member of my family. I would love to have you here. Also, if you have not and you would like to, head on over to Facebook, to my Facebook group, One Bite at a Time. It's a safe place to talk about hard things and not just weight loss surgery related. We talk about everything over there. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.